Hello guys, welcome back to another video on our channel, Finale. Hollywood has surprisingly evolved in the past few decades. As more and more actors were introduced, a lot of them went completely backstage for one reason or another. There's a very long list of Hollywood celebrities that do not get casted in movies anymore. As terrible as this is, there have been quite a few solid reasons for them to get out of the industry. From American TV series to movies, many actors have made it to the top list due to their performances. But for some, the fame died down quickly, and no one talks about them anymore. So, without further ado, let's begin our video. Number 1. Katherine Heigl. Have you ever heard of an actor who refused to be nominated for an award because her script sucked? If the answer is no, then you probably haven't heard of Katherine Heigl. Grey's Anatomy is not only one of the biggest but most watched TV shows of all times. Heigl played Dr. Izzy and was a natural fit for the role. She upset everyone on her team back in 2008 by refusing to be on the nominations list for Outstanding Supporting Actress. According to her, she thought of herself as undeserving because she has not been delivering content that was up to the mark. Ouch. Her statement upset the show writers to a point that they wrote her emergency exit from the show very soon. Number 2. Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser was one of the main actors of Hollywood in the late 90s and early 2000s. He could be seen everywhere, and I mean everywhere. His disappearance from Hollywood is a great loss. According to Fraser, he was sexually assaulted by a powerful person in Hollywood in 2003. And to top it off, he lost his mother and then the marriage after the assault. This caused him to fall into depression, and he lost the momentum of his career. However, he is coming back to the screens in small TV roles, but you never know when your life takes a great unexpected turn. Number 3. Taylor Lautner. The Twilight Saga star Taylor Lautner had the best time of his career during the production and release of the Twilight movie series. He started trying his hand at action movies right after Twilight. Failing miserably, he eventually switched to comedy movies and sitcoms because, well, he had to do something to keep his career alive. We are not sure if that was a good idea because he also appeared on Ridiculous 6, which is ridiculous and probably the best way to end one's acting career. Anyway, we don't see Taylor anymore, and the reason for that is probably him demanding more money than providing the content the audience deserved. Whew. Number 4. Adam Sandler. There was actually a time when Adam Sandler was hilarious. After his success on Saturday Night Live, Sandler became one of the most renowned and probably most famous TV comedians of all time. His company, Happy Madison, created some of the most terrible comedy content of all time, some of them starring Adam Sandler, while some were merely produced by him. Either way, he did a pretty good job at destroying his audience. Number 6. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson has been Hollywood's biggest star of his time. He has produced some very memorable movies. In the 2000s, his career came to a crashing stop and has been going downhill ever since then. Things were pretty bad with him after he said racist things on record. To cut the story short, Mel left the screens for good and is not seen around much. Number 7. Nicolas Cage. Cage is one of the worst people at managing money. He has been doing a wide range of characters, making millions and millions of dollars a year. However, he also spent the money very recklessly until he eventually was up to his neck in debt. This was the turning point in his life where he had to call it quits and get rid of the debt. Also, let's not forget the bees. Not the bees! Not the bees! Number 8. Kristen Stewart. Kristen was an immediate hit during the Twilight franchise. Her fans didn't approve of her appearance as Snow White in Snow White and the Huntsman. Although she got a pretty good start, the actress is nowhere to be seen recently, and it is kinda sad. Number 9. John Cusack. John was a very famous face in the 90s. He was known to be highly tired of his fame despite the attention and called the US government out on the Iraq War. Well, you know what happened next. The actor is not around anymore in the acting industry. Number 10. Michael Cera. Although Michael is a pretty good actor, his baby face never let him play characters that had a serious aura. Thus, his fame lasted only a while until he disappeared from the screen and never returned with a bang again. And that is all for now. If you enjoyed watching the video, then make sure you share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel to build our community. We will see you soon with more interesting videos. Until then, goodbye, and thank you for watching.